Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope everything with you today is copacetic. I hope you're having a glorious evening. I hope everything is great. What else? I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, being that this is hump day. And I hope you have a good night's sleep.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're going to read on this. When people call me with people like this, you know what I'm going to call them? Throwback.
Okay.
Because somebody want me, I hope I'm saying his name right. Home Alone guy. What's his name? McCurkland. What's his name?
Macaulay.
Macaulay Culkin. Kirkland. If I'm saying it, is there any way you can get it to say it on the phone or something? You have your phone? Can the computer say it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me get that. Let me get it right. From now on, we don't have to go through that. We can say their names right. Just have a computer. Baby Crone don't like to do it. She doesn't like to know that. She doesn't want anybody to know. I'm just telling you a secret about her. She's just so educated. She just don't want nobody to know she don't know something. You know, one of them kind of people, they fake it even though they don't know.
You ready?
She'll even give you a false answer if you let her. So am I lying? She said, don't tell on me. It's not, it's
per se.
Okay.
Maybe just not fact checked correctly.
Okay. I'll let you all believe that. Like you said, it just wasn't fact checked. That was the key word. There were times when we'd be reading up, I mean, why did you say that? You know, but we have to take the videos down.
All right, so his name is, hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, his name is
Macaulay Culkin. There it is. That's why I said it was a name from a throwback. Okay. So here we go. When I heard about Macaulay Culkin, a long time ago, he did Home Alone 1 and 2. I don't know if it was a 3, but I mean, he made movies. I mean, he really he did something back in the 90s, right? Was he 90s?
Yeah, he was definitely 90s. Home Alone was 1990. But
yeah, he was 90, and that's a long time. That was in the last century. That was a century ago.
Oh my God, he's married to Brenda Song.
Who is Brenda Song?
A Disney Channel star, from what I remember.
Oh,
yes.
Who put a picture of them up?
Yes. Oh my God, I remember seeing her.
Tell me about her.
Yes, she is an actor.
Talk about suck on some candy.
Okay.
Because I'm hungry.
She is 35 years old.
How old is he? He must be up there too. I'm still seeing him as Home Alone.
He is 43. So if I could just do the math.
I'm getting old.
They are seriously?
They have children?
They are 33. Yeah. Yes, they have 2 children together. 2 sons. 2 sons?
And they married?
Are they married? Or are they dating? That's a good question.
No, you know, I'm looking this up. I'm supposed to be doing all this, but I'll let you all see what little I know about them. And so when I read it up, I bet you they married.
They are engaged.
Oh, I was wrong, see?
And they've been dating since 2017.
Let's go in. Okay, so let's see what's going on with him, his acting, his marriage, everything. You ready? Card we're going to pick for him is
the house. Or no, we're just talking
because it's about him. But she's going to come up in it. So let's put a male.
Yes, when we don't know, pick a male.
Pick a male. When we don't know, we pick the...
It's going to be the wholesome man.
You ready?
Yes. The lover man.
The lover man. Let's see, whatever male come out, that's what we're going to pick, okay?
Yes.
Whatever male. And I'm going to tell you what I see, okay? And what I'm learning, what I'm really learning, I do this so much, oh my God, that what I'm learning is sometimes it may not be 100, but it's enough to click it.
Okay.
You know how you're trying to get a key and you don't know how. I never did this. I tried. It don't work for me. But when baby Crone was little and she would lock her bedroom door and I would have to get a Barbie pin and I would just go in while she's crying. I don't know why she did that, but then I'm trying to click it. I'm trying to get it and just to hear that click. And by her father not being home at work, I would have to get her out the room. I know you don't remember those days.
I don't.
Yeah, she locked herself. I guess that's a thing. Just I don't know, but just I don't know. And then want me to come get you. And then I had to get the Barbie pin. But anyway, that's what my readings are like. It's like sometimes it's like a, and sometimes it's, and I trust it. I'm trusting it more and more and more and more every day. We said the mail. Here we go.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Oh Lord. It depends on how far it is. That's it. So far.
Okay.
So far.
Looking better from the bottom.
It's looking good. I flip it over now because you know you got to flip over.
I at least know that the
we know all the bad stuff is out the way. I know that's for sure.
What card was the dice? Well, while you're searching for him, I'm gonna look for the dice.
I'm not going to use the dice. Well, I'll use it because it was at the bottom of the deck.
Jeez.
This where he was. This where this rascal was. He's very, very gentleman, very classy, you know. This says a lot. This says about somebody who's been through something, that has experienced some things. Okay. Why do I say that? Because he's barefooted, meaning there's something earthy about him, that he has lived and experienced things, okay? Okay, so from there, we got, that was 28. We got 44. We got 8. We got 27. We have 21. We have 12. Oh, 12. We have 34. Haven't seen fish in a long time. And we have 23. And we have 2. Bottom, I'm going to pick it. We already know it's dice. But since I know what it is, I'm going to put another one beside. And the bottom. Oh.
Okay.
But you can't mention it. You can't tell anything about a reading until this card has been revealed.
Yes.
You have to sit on your reading.
I will.
Unless you say, I don't want to know the bottom.
No, I want to know the bottom.
I know. So anyway, we have that, and we have this card on top. And we have, wow. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, what I see. Let me take a gander at this. Now, before I go on, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. But I can only tell you what I see, right?
Yes, you can.
Look at baby Crone being an inspiration. Tell us what you see, Lady Crone. Lady Crone. Tell us what you see, Lady Crone. I see a coffin.
Okay.
Now, first of all, let me go back. What I see here is, this was the bottom card, mask. So remember, we had this thing about masks. When you wear a mask, you're hiding something. You don't want somebody to see who you are. Or sometimes we wear a mask when we're going through acting, or we're picking up a character, or we're doing something because we're out of character, or we don't want nobody to know who we are. So I see here there is a mask. And also I see coming in time. You got it?
Yeah.
Time. Also, I see a coffin. So what that coffin represents to me is the end and a new beginning. However, I'm getting the idea, maybe because baby Crone read, but I'm getting the idea because you told me about the marriage. This is why I don't like it, but I could be right and I could be wrong. But I'm seeing a coffin as in, it escaped me. It wasn't meant for me to share it. So I see a coffin, and I also see a magnifying glass, and I also see fish. Fish is always about material gain or money or something of that nature. Also, the magnifying glass also tells me that somebody is looking closely at something. And I guess what I'm trying to figure is this about a health thing?
Okay.
This is where I'm struggling. Is it about a health thing? Why? Because I said we got a mask. So somebody could be hiding something. Don't want somebody to know. Also, I see Father Time. You understand? This is the mask. I hope you can see it. The camera should zoom in. And this is Father Time. I call it Father Time. And then I see the coffin as in death or rebirth. Mm-hmm. And then I see the magnifying glass, and then I see a fish as in money or lucrative or death or somebody died and or maybe they didn't know. Because next to that in the present, I get papers like letters or will or something of that nature.
Like a diagnosis, maybe.
Could be a diagnosis. It could be, but either way, it's information coming to that person.
Yes.
Also, I see here mice, and I see somebody, and it's right next to the money. So I see that money is being spent. So it could be irresponsible, being irritable with money. Could be that. And also in the near presence, I see a mountain. I definitely see a couple, very wise couple, mature couple, but I also see the clover, which let me know that there is some good success in this relationship. This is a relationship that when it's good, it's good, you know, and apparently when it's not, it's not. Also, I see dice. Oh, I don't know what this is talking about. I'm gonna have to turn over the book back to the letter as in something secret, as if somebody don't want you to know something. So I don't know. What do you see?
I see that if we are thinking about the themes of health, it could be somebody that could be even hiding his health from his partner too.
Or maybe somebody in their family, their parents or something.
Right, and they just don't
or
know.
Him, or yeah.
I mean, I think it's him because, like you said, he has a lot going on, and it does seem like he's very mature by these cards.
Mm-hmm. Seem like he could have a health issue.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I don't know. Seem like he have a health issue. That's what I'm picking up. And I don't pick things up like that.
No, you don't.
Mm-mm. And you would say, well, why? I'm going to tell you why. Follow me.
Okay.
The first thing that when you come in the cards, remember I tell you how I read them. Mm-hmm. When I come into these cards, the letterman, when I come into these, the first card is what you bring in. The bottom card is what was there as a root already. Okay, that was there before I even said I wanted to read. That was there. But this card is like a new thing that this is what's going on now. Mm-hmm. So I got the past or root and the present. So in I have mask, as if someone is hiding something, don't want you to see something, don't want you to know something, for good or for bad. That's what a mask is all about, to conceal, to hide, right? To deceive. Yes. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Good or for bad. Then I see time. Time for what? Time to get your mammogram. Time for your physical. Mm-hmm. Time to let that man go. Time to let that woman go. It could be about his relationship. Yeah. But I'm getting the feeling here, this is off record, off of this, is that he loves his kids and that I don't think he's going to want to leave his kids. But you must question, getting back, I'm just fumbling around here. Back to what you said when you said they've been together ever since 2017 and haven't been married yet. Yeah. Clearly there are problems. But I would say there had no problem, but because she's engaged, this is a problem. Because this is something she wants. But this is something clearly he is not ready for. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he became, what's his name?
Macaulay?
Macaulay Culkin. You know his name. I can't remember. He's old. I can't. He's an older actor. But I hope he's, because he still acts. I saw him in a movie a few years back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But anyway, he was a cute kid. He's still attractive as an adult. I think he just got an award recently. But anyway, but what I see here, I see the coffin and I see the magnifying glass as exploratory, as if something is hidden, something you got to look closely at is hiding. And then on top of it, I see money. And then on top, a will, like paper. This is why it's leading me into that. All these little nuggets that I see. Can you see them?
Yes, I can see it.
And then on top of it, right next to money on the earthly level, the foot level, I see somebody's eating at the money. And it could be the sickness or the health issue. I'm not saying it is. Yes. I'm just saying allegedly, yes.
It's another way you could look at it, because the mice is right underneath him. And he just happens to conveniently be barefoot. It could be that the mice are eating up at him, relating it back to the health.
Go ahead, baby Crone. That's it?
Yes, and to go another step above, because the letter's above him, maybe going to a routine checkup, and it's just time that this information is just coming out to him and getting a diagnosis, as I said earlier, if it's a health issue. Allegedly.
This is where the cards are leading. And you all can see, I hope you can see the best you can with them. But that's it, until we can get another camera.
Yes. And also with the dice right here, yes, it could be like
taking chances. Maybe not, maybe running experimental treatment, but before I go on, let me get here. Then I see a mountain, which lets me know there's an obstacle that's in the way. And I see the lovebirds, that maybe that obstacle, that sickness or whatever that is getting in the way of their marriage. But I see hope, and I see that whatever is going through, I think the clover is a good luck card. But you know clovers, they you blow them and they gone. So they only are luck for a moment.
Yes.
Like, I found a nickel and I spent it. Well, I found $100 and I had it. I was excited. But then when I went to the market, I spent it.
Yes.
Does that make sense? It's like that kind of card. Or give an analogy that's not dealing with food.
Okay. Another analogy could be, you just came across some info, like you're asking a question and you finally get the answer to your question, and it like gives you temporary relief, or because you've got your answer, but it's not quite the fix, but it helps put you on the path to reach, I guess, something, a more long-term goal. And
I also see here is dice. So that lets me know there is some kind of gambling, taking a chance at something, just taking a chance. What do you think, baby Crone? Because I keep taking a chance at it. That's trying something.
Like I said, it could be like experimental treatments,
or trying not to take anything, or maybe they just opt out not to do anything.
Okay.
You know, because the young woman who died with the
idea.
Thank you. She opted not to have treatment.
Okay.
And she lived up into her late 30s, I believe. Okay. So it could be that. But then I could be fine with that. But then it's like a book closed, as if not open. Not open, as if I don't want anyone to know. So this is a private thing, and it could be some health issues. That's what I see. As far as his career, you know, when I read the Lettermans, I can't go and pull out cards because that's not what it is. But however, I do the Letterman because Baby Crone says she loved them.
I do.
But I guess at the end of the day, they are my cards and I could just do what I want to do. Yes. However, I try to stay respectful to the writer that made the cards. I'm already doing what I want.
Right.
But I try to stay respectful. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, like I said, before I go on, here on the diagonal where the death card is curious. You have the death, you have him, but you have good luck. Like this may be something up and down that he deals with.
Okay.
Remission, out of it. In remission, not in remission. And I'm not saying the C word either. I'm not saying that. It could be anything. You all know that. And it may not be that at all. And also, again, where I see the letters, I see a mountain here. I see him, and I see whatever this sickness is getting in the way of his money.
Okay.
Getting in the way of
Fair
him
enough.
making money or working. And like I said, it's like whatever treatment or what is he doing, it's like, and books are closed. Now, whoo, child. Well, I think I'm going to read the big boys. I was going to read I'm going to read the little, no, because they can see the big boys better.
Yes, they can.
I better do that. Okay, so here we go. Big boys. They already been shuffled.
What is your question going to be?
I have no idea at this point. My first question going to be, is he sick? Is he sick? And this fell out. Laying down, contemplating, about to deal with something, meditating, because you see his hands is in a, so he's not sleep per se, but he's like resting in a meditative place, as in, that's what I see, just thinking.
Okay. It is a sword.
Still, it is a sword. So it is thinking, but you're in this place of stillness. Well, anyway, that's all I get. Okay. Okay. So that fell out.
Okay. That answer your question?
Now, no, what was my question?
Your question was about his health.
Again, I see joyous, but also let me be clear about this, because this is a good card. This is a good card. However, but this is also a card of harvest. This is about a harvest. This is about celebrating a good harvest. Yeah. You can't see it. You can't see the vegetables and stuff. But this is a card of harvest. And you can see that there's a celebration because there's a good harvest. However, in this card, you also notice that these are cups. So there's expression of a lot of joy. So there must have been some good news, or like this showed up. It could be, and this is in the present. Right?
Future.
This is in the near present. But remember, when he gets it, we don't know, because you got to understand, could have just happened yesterday, because I could do readings and it comes out the next day. So it seemed like he must have gotten something to celebrate about, something that, and if you notice, in this celebration, nobody is leading. It's all together. So this is an all-encompassed thing. So this is about family, friends, and collaboration of people celebrating in on whatever this thing is that he's been waiting for, his results, or waiting for information on. It's a celebratory time.
Yes, my question is,
but just because it's a celebration, remember, we have harvest twice a year. We have winter harvest, we have summer harvest. No, we have fall. We have fall and spring harvest, and fall and summer harvest. Two harvests, and so this is a harvest card. So we see right now, this is in the probably. I'm looking at the way they dress. This is a fall harvest. So, yes. Oh, I'm getting deep. Okay, let me let that go. Go ahead.
Okay, my question is, how is his relationship with his partner?
What's her name? Brenda. Well, I see fiery.
Okay.
I don't know why the cups are there, because I see the cups given out, and I see them giving out goodness. However, it's like the way that he holds it, in my opinion, it's like everything with us is up and up. It's thumbs up for now, because I say it for now, because it seems like this fire is consuming, because it consumes everything.
Yeah.
It seems like it's very little vegetation. It's like it's some vegetation, And it also seemed like in the back there's a house. So it seems like sparring, something's going on in their relationship. And something's going on. What was the question?
I was wondering how was the relationship
Yeah,
with Brenda?
fiery. So when I see this judgment card, like I said, I think judgment is what it is. It's judgment. It's being judged on what you have done, good or bad. It's judged. I also still, what's standing out to me is that red cross that let me know still that there is some sickness or something that's going on that's unhealthy. I definitely see a judgment, and I'm definitely seeing that he's waiting for something, or wait, maybe this is a job, or maybe it's about his acting career, maybe ready to reboot, maybe ready to start over, maybe ready to do more movies, or whatever, like ready to move on. That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
And maybe whatever he was going through was in remission or whatever, and maybe not. I'm just reading.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let me lay another card. And then I have the high priestess.
Okay.
So we know, so whatever it is, there again, it's like you got the ace, right? So we know that it's the beginning of all things. Mm-hmm. So we know that this is something, and then we see it here again. So we know that he's trying to start something, he's trying to begin something, and it's about his acting career. It's like he probably wade in the water,
Okay.
Because these coffins are emerging from water. And water is very emotional. So maybe his acting career is an emotional thing for him. It's very sensitive. And again, when we see the high priest, we see the moon. And again, we see cycles. And again, we see what? We see water. Yeah. So it could be his career is, for him, it's probably very emotional, but yet it's something that he desires or want maybe, and creative. It's something that he can be creative. Go ahead. That he can execute his creativity. Let me put it that way. Go ahead, baby Crone.
Yeah, that's very beneficial, because that puts the mass to use, and it also puts abundance and brings in money, or it's lucrative.
It can't bring in anything if he ain't working.
Yeah, that is true.
But let me ask, is he working?
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you how I see it. It's like something about acting, because he may not be acting, he could be producing, he could be doing a numerous of things, but this is about acting, because this is what I wanted to know. And I think that something blocks him from that. There's something that it blocks him from it, because I see the death card again. And it's something, and then he's on guard with it. Like it's something about acting that he doesn't trust. Maybe, I don't know. I'm getting.
Maybe it brings out too many personalities, like the mask, if you think about it.
Yeah, but that's one thing. But this is strictly about his acting. And if I have the 8 of Swords, you see again, he's outside of his home. He's in that watery place. He seems emotional in that watery place and feeling bound and feeling stuck and bound and blind and trapped, almost like dead with all these emotions and thoughts. And yet he has the energy. He has the fire. He has it, but yet he's like stuck and psychologically bruised. It could be from his childhood. It could, I don't know, but I see somewhere where he's stuck when it comes down to acting. And I'm not saying this man is stuck, and I'm not saying this man is not acting. I'm just saying something isn't the way I'm envisioning it should be. Let me put it that way.
Yes.
If that could be. You have any question? And about his relationship?
Will they ever get married?
I got an 8. What I get about this is like 1. So it's like to me, it seems like it could be a little tumultuous because it seemed like wands are there and wands are fiery. So it seemed like fiery. Also, I see a little selfishness, a little standoffishness, a little finances and stuff like that. And then I see temperance. And that means you need to work. They got to work on their balance with their energy and finances is working out. Now, I don't think McCurkland is poor at all.
No, I don't
think so at all. I don't think so. But I don't know his finances. I don't know where he's at now. I know I just saw him get an award. And the woman that played his mom in Home Alone gave it to him.
Oh, yes. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. So I'm not saying I don't know. I don't remember what he got an award for because I wasn't zeroing in because I was like, oh, he looked good. But she was really moved by it. And so was I. But looking at his reading here. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. See, these swords. He has a love for it. It's some kind of love. He could be producing. Is he a producer?
Let's see.
Is he acting? Is he acting? Because I can just figure this out now. Because I see these wands coming out. And here I see like it's a struggle. It's like it's struggling. He's pushing it. He's moving it. He wants to do it.
No, he returned back to acting in 2020, starting with American Horror Story of season 10.
Woo!
Gonna have to see that.
Child. And what else? Anything else?
Let's see what he's acted in since 2020.
Yes, 2020. Because I see it. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. I could see it. Told you. That acting. So it must have been something that kept him away from it. But he's back at it. But it's been a struggle.
Yeah.
Getting these roles has been. He's looking out for them. So I was right.
Yeah, you were.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like another film he was in. Loving Neverland. So
anything else? That one was that.
That one was also 2020. Here, 2023 was Rich Flew. No.
So he's playing in these offbeat movies, but that's okay.
Oh,
he's working.
Intergalactic, which came out in 2020.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. This man getting a job won't be a problem. No way. I mean, it's no way. But the time off, I think something happened. And I don't know, when it come down to the acting, I think something psychologically happened, turned them off, pushed them away, closed them off, shut them down, and now he's emerging from the ashes. And I did see him. I told you I saw him in a movie a few years back. So he's not like he was. He was bigger than life at one time. He was Beyonce. But now it's like... No, but no, what I do see for him, I don't know if he was going through some problems. It could have been drugs. Who knows? But I definitely see that it was a problem and it's a touch and go with them. It's something that he deals with. I have no idea what it could be. It could be a sickness. It could be a habit. It could be this girl. Right. It could be, you name it. It could be anything. But I definitely know he's seeking balance in his life. And as far as this girl, I just see that they are a troubled relationship. I think that they're up and down, in and out. And I think that he really stays in this relationship. I'm not saying he don't love his baby mama, but I'm saying it just appears to be he loves his kids. Is that true? The Chariot. The Chariot lets me know this is a card. This card is a Chariot. So yes, this is somebody that would love their children, that would do anything for their children, will race to the ends of the earth for their children, will do anything. This is somebody that's in control, that's in power. So yes, this is somebody that I truly believe that will care for family.
Yes, I do have a question.
This is a powerful person.
The Chariot, because it represents the past.
The past, it represents speed, it represents thought.
And because he was a childhood actor.
Child star.
Yes, a child star. Could it be that with his kids, it makes him reminisce and look back at the time when he was young?
No. No. Whatever happened, something happened in his childhood that made him not want to act. I don't know what it is. And I'm not going to go through a whole deck of cards to figure it out, because
Like
I still got some more readings to do.
It's
so
supposed to be a secret.
Whatever it is, this is all that I'm getting. But I hope that was enough for you to ask about Macaulay Culkin. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Wow. See, you learn a lot, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading so much.
Yes.
I really, really do. I mean, there's a lot of questions I can't answer because that would take me about another 30 minutes and I have to do some reads. So I cannot do it. So with that being said, this is good enough. I hope you enjoyed it. This gives you a good pinpoint about where he is, what he's doing. As far as the sickness, I don't know if it's sickness. It could be anything. But whatever it is, it seems like he's healing or over it or have a remission or whatever. And he's acting and doing everything. And it could just been, could be his relationship. But whatever it is something hiding and all that. You see the reading, you know everything. So with that being said, you ready?
Yes.
Sunflowers.